Welcome to The Talent Show. On tonight's show, I'm a little laid back. I decided to venture behind the camera. That's right. A lot of people forget that there's a lot of talent and a lot of skill behind the camera. So let's go ahead and take a peek on what's going on tonight. All right, so I'm here with John Smith. How are you today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing fine. Thank you so much.
No worries.
So, it's just a pleasure to have you here with us. Tell us who you are and what it is that you do.
Okay. My name is John Smith. I'm with blacksmithphoto.com. I am a fashion photographer and emerging photographer here in Houston, and an international photographer. I've been shooting for about 6 years, and before I left my stint in the military, I knew I wanted to get out and become a photographer. So I started shooting and just got better and better at it. And I knew it was something that I wanted to do, and I needed to set myself apart because nowadays everybody has a cell phone, or my uncle bought a camera, and you hear that a lot. So I knew I needed to set myself apart from the masses. And so with that came along Blacksmith Photo.
Got you. So are you like formally trained in your, in your craft, or do you kind of just,
I am formally trained,
okay.
But I started shooting in 2010.
Okay.
In 2009, I got really, really interested. In 2010, I decided I wanted to make it a profession.
Okay.
And this was when I was in the Marine Corps. And so during that time, my time while I was in the Marine Corps, I trained myself and I taught myself, and I paid thousands of dollars for videos and all types of instruction.
Yeah.
And even paid mentors to teach me the basics about photography, about f-stops, about lighting, and stuff most people aren't really interested in. But it all came together to bring the products that I provide today. So
okay. So one of my just questions that I always ask is, do you feel what you do is a gift, or do you think it's talent, or what do you think about what it is that you do?
The thing about talents and or gifts to me is that I don't really believe that they really exist. Gifts really can, but as far as talent or somebody being born with it, there's no such thing.
Okay.
Nobody's ever seen ask Michael Jordan, hey, is that a talent that you have or a gift? It's a skill as far as I'm concerned, because he spent thousands of hours, countless hours shooting free throws. Tiger Woods, same thing, thousands of countless hours putting. And so it's all about just spending time practicing, developing your craft, honing your skills, and sharpening your axe as far as I'm concerned. And so it's just a skill that I really, really started to develop. I've always kind of been interested in photography, and just like most people, when you start off at something, you're gonna stink at it yourself, right?
Indeed.
But as I progressed in my learning, and I got better and better. Right now I'm actually attending the Art Institute of Houston, and it's a great school. It's fun, and it's really exciting to be able to get in a real studio and learn from people who have been doing what I'm doing for 30 years, 40 years, for decades. And to be able to glean from their experience is, how do I say, it's fruitful, it's inspiring. So
Great. Well, we have people like you on our show because, a lot of people just forget about what we call a talent, but, the skill, the talent, whatever however you want to put it. But a lot of people forget about the people behind the camera, behind the music, behind the scenes. So that's why I wanted to have you on today, so we could showcase some of the great things that I've got an opportunity to witness you do. So what I'm going to do is I actually have some footage of awesome snake shoot that you did. And so I just definitely want to show some of that. And I thank you for that.
Sounds good.
What's going on, man? Kalen Laws here. Ronin Art House. Come check us out. We out.
Yo, this is gonna be awesome. Yeah, we ready, man. I got the lights set up. Got the makeup artist going on. The snake guy's about 10 minutes away. So we're excited.
Listen, history making stuff right here.
Yeah.
John Smith, Blacksmith Photo. It's really gonna be interesting.
Oh man, so this is the reason why I had to show them what you got going on. So if we want to stay connected with you and just kind of follow your work, or like, how do we stay connected with you?
You guys can find me anywhere on social media. Just type in Blacksmith Photo.
Okay.
Not Blacksmith Photography. That's another guy.
Okay. Good. Thank you for mentioning that.
But Blacksmith Photo on Facebook. I'm at Blacksmith Photos with an S, but everywhere else, including my website, you can find me at www.blacksmithphoto.com. You guys come on, check out my work, like me, subscribe, and definitely hit me up.
Okay. So do you have anything coming up, or any shoots or anything, you know, besides the magic shoot that we're supposed to be doing?
Yeah, right.
Hopefully next week. Look. But do you have any other fashion events or anything?
I
or just
do.
kind of, okay.
I have an event coming up at the JW Marriott here shortly, later on this month. And then I have a big powder shoot that I'm planning that I told you about. So
I can't wait.
I'm excited about that. It's going to be a really big production. And after that, I'm doing a shoot on, I think, a 150-foot yacht. We're going to bring in models and wardrobe and design and everything. So
okay.
He
always has it going on.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so okay, well, it's definitely a pleasure to have you, and be able to get like one of the first interviews. Yeah. So when you blow up, don't forget about Miss Cat.
Oh no, never that.
And I can't wait to just keep following you and seeing what you guys have in store.
Cool.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, my bad. It's tune time.
Let's scribble on these lines, I never elevate. Or in an elevator thinking God had made me levitate. Circle circumstances in a stanza like I'm free to lie. And use propellers as my wings to fly, as if they're free to buy. Never crossed my mind, I'm free to die, guess freedom's still alive. I left the key in the ignition waiting for someone to drive. On a lonely road with some friends that I think I know. On a stroll, wheels could only spin if rubber covers chrome. If rubber would have lasted, probably wouldn't be alive. Looking through the lens of Gandhi's glasses on my eyes. Whoa, passion was the answer, turn my lowest to my highs. Talking to a friend that's known to live beyond the skies. Ghouls covered with jewels, many are payable. I'll never put a dollar bill in the hand of a wolf. I'm colder than the top of the stove. Click, click, don't take too much to notice the times. Tick, tick. Society depicting the image that shot by slave hands in Babylon. They slept with Jezebel for a record deal. Persecuting population, mental slavery, TV station depravity, sociability for Instagram likes, manipulation, corrupt the nation, profits, pocket solicitation. I'm just trying to clear the speculation, free my soul. Government funding causes that causes sickness and famine. Depicting a land that'll give you prescriptions and hand. And music rapes you from what you had to what they want you to want. Having sex with commercials and internet scenes pull a scene from your eye. Marketing schemes that sell you products which appeal you but kill you. Making fiends from soda cans contain what isn't meant to entertain. The inhumane manipulate the human brain to leave us lost.
So this is a part of the show where we would normally go into the community. We call it community time. But I thought it'd be better for me to show you guys a little bit of my skill behind the camera.
With Cultivate Courage Incorporated, we're doing a photo shoot for Domestic Violence Awareness Campaign.
Hey, it's your girl Lisa Dene, and I am here with the Diamond Team.
And I am Brenda.
And I'm Krista.
We are here at our annual photo shoot. Okay, we do a photo shoot every year for domestic violence awareness. This year, we're using these photos as a kickoff celebration for our first annual Cultivate Courage Week.
And that week will be this October 19 through 24 here in Houston, Texas.
Cultivate Courage is the name of our nonprofit organization. We do this week-long fundraising campaign to raise funds to spread awareness and for the prevention of domestic violence, sexual assault, child abuse, and violence in the workplace. If you would like more information,
you can visit us at www.cultivatecourage.org.
Alright, so as everyone knows, you guys been tuned in. We're doing an episode about behind the scenes, behind the camera. So I'm with Chris of Mellowdesigner. But what a lot of people don't know is he is the brains, the operation behind this show. So first of all, thank you so much, Chris, for taking out your time to interview with us. How are you tonight?
I'm doing pretty well. Thank you for coming out. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm not used to being in front of the camera, so you have to bear with me, but thank you for coming out.
All right. Well, that's the thing. A lot of the talent that's behind the camera, I noticed it's kind of like y'all don't know how to be in front of the camera. That's the awkward part about it. But tell us a little bit about Mellowdesigner. Tell us a little bit about who you are and what it is that you do.
All right, so here at Mellowdesigner, our slogan is "We Design Visions."
Okay.
And what that basically means is, most of the time when it comes to business, a person starts off with an idea or a thought or a dream, and they bring it to our attention, and basically it's our job to apply the 7 principles of design with visual marketing to actually, push them in the forefront and actually, bring life to their vision.
Okay. All right. So with that being said, is there a vision behind Mellowdesigner? Is there what tell us about Mellowdesigner?
All right. So Mellowdesigner you know, of course, it started with me.
Okay.
One thing about myself, it actually started when I was very, very young, when I was 3 years old. I started off drawing, and as, you know, time progressed, as I've taken art classes and stuff like that, it went from drawing to graphics, got into photography, video, web design, fine art, you know, all of that. But one thing about myself, since I was little, I've always been like ADD all over the place, you know.
Okay.
And you know, I finally, you know, when it comes to art, you know, that calms me down, you know, that makes me mellow.
Got you.
So I call myself Mellowdesigner.
Got you.
And you know, I actually found a way to channel all of that energy, all that ADD.
Okay.
And I actually, you know, found a way to make it more so like a task management thing. So now I'm working on multiple projects at once. I actually use it to my advantage.
Got you. So, as far as like what are you working on? I know, of course, we have the talent show, but tell us a little bit about some of the projects that you're working on. What are you dipping and dabbling in nowadays?
Well, currently, I have a bunch of projects going on, of course, as usual. But one of the main projects that I have is dealing with the Miss Cat TV brand.
Okay.
A little backstory with that is, you know, I helped brand. I actually branded Miss Cat TV with the
yes, he did,
with the logo and a lot of the new shows that's coming out. Like we have Vibing with the Diamonds.
Mm-hmm.
We also have the Highlight. Of course, we have the talent show, which we're constantly bringing, you know, new artists and stuff like that. And we also have the playlist. I actually assisted and helped with that project as well. So it's a lot of things, you know, that's getting ready to come out on this network.
Okay.
Aside from that, on the side, you know, I also do websites and photography for weddings and events and things of that sort. So.
Okay. So speaking of Miss Cat TV, I think you put together a little preview of you know, some of the projects that we're working on. So let's take a look at that, and then we'll come back and take it from there.
Perfect.
You understand.
It's your girl Lisa Dene, and listen, it took me a long time to love the skin I'm in, but now I am helplessly in love, cause self-love is the best love.
I'm your diamond girl, Brenda. I like to have fun, but when it comes down to getting serious, I'm all about the business.
And hi, I'm the Diamond Krista. And I'm stepping out of my comfort zone, and now it's my time to shine.
are the Diamond Team.
All right, so they seen it first for themselves. I mean, you get it. I mean, you get it done, and that's what I like about it. So, where do you see Mellowdesigner, in the future? What's next?
Well, for Mellowdesigner, of course, my biggest thing is expansion. One of my visions, one of my dreams is to actually have a business, that's kind of like FedEx.
Okay.
So you come in, you have like a business that's owned, that's operated by art directors. So you have your art directors, you have your graphic artists, you have your video team, photographers, all of that, all inclusive to where people can come in, spread their vision, and we can help to make it happen. So
Got you.
that's the goal.
That's the goal. Okay. Well, I definitely see, big things coming, and we're definitely working on a lot of things with Miss Cat TV.
Most
and
definitely.
Just for those out there, pretty much everything that you see with Miss Cat TV, Mellowdesigner has some hand or some kind of touch into it. And that's the reason why we definitely, want to show that honor, because at the end of the day, Miss Cat TV would be nothing without Mellowdesigner. So we definitely appreciate that. So for everyone that's out there, if they, want to get in touch with you or stay connected and kind of follow, of course, through Miss Cat TV with our TV shows, you can stay connected. But what about, if they want something outside of what you do with Miss Cat TV, how do they stay connected?
Well, the main thing, I do have a website. It's mellowdesigner.com. That's MELLOW, spelled correctly. MELLOW designer.com. Also, we have a Facebook fan page, so you can look us up on Facebook. YouTube, you can type in Mellowdesigner1. Just, if you spell it correctly, you'll find us.
Okay. Well, it's definitely been a pleasure sitting down, chit-chatting with you. We chit-chat all the time, but I'm really honored to be able to have you in front of the camera, so that way, people can understand that a lot of talent is not just, it's behind the camera as well. So I definitely appreciate that. And matter of fact, I just want to reiterate that pretty much everything that you've seen on this episode was at the hand of this man. Matter of fact, let's kind of recap now that I think about it. The snake shoot, literally, I think this guy is a little modest on, because he shoots. Some of the music that you hear. Matter of fact, the intro music to this particular show, the logo that spins in. Pretty much, like I said, everything with the talent show and a lot of aspects of Miss Cat TV is at the hands of this man. So, recapping on this particular episode that we're working on right now as we film this, tell us a little bit about that snake shoot. Tell us a little bit about, some of the aspects that we didn't touch on.
Oh yeah. So the snake shoot was it was interesting. It was awesome. John Smith. He's actually a good friend of mine. We actually grew up together.
Okay.
That's the funny part about it. But we linked back up. He's doing this photography thing, and most definitely, when you're shooting like a documentary or you're shooting behind the scenes, there's a lot of important aspects, behind the scenes that a lot of people don't see. Most of the time, they see the end product. Sometimes you get, some negative people that, oh, well, yeah, all he had to do was this and that and other, blah, blah, blah. But then you get other people that actually appreciate it.
Exactly.
They actually say, oh, man, you used this lighting for this angle, you did this and that and other. And so it's always fun to, actually be able to see the process.
Definitely.
Also, just to add on to that, one thing that I can say with everything that I'm doing, I know I preach on branding.
Yes.
Well, what I believe, branding is believing. So it starts with yourself. If you believe in yourself, and you have a vision, let's say if you come through Mellowdesigner, we actually help make that vision work. Our job is to get a feeling out of the people.
Got you.
You see what I'm saying? So if you believe in yourself, you push yourself, you know, other people will believe in you and your brand, and you will be successful.
Okay. Well, that's some great words of advice. Good piece of advice. And like I said, I can't say it enough, but I just want everybody out there to understand that, you know, this guy is humble, you know, make some of the beats for the show, graphics, just it's awesome. One thing I do want to ask is, like, what motivates you? What inspires you to, like, keep going and keep doing this, like, episode after episode? What, you know, episode, the videos, what is it that says, you know what, I can do this another day. I can make this happen.
It's more so, I have a passion for it. I love it. You know, art is me. You know, the only thing that I can't do is dance. Don't ask me to dance. You know, but aside
like,
from
you're
that,
not gonna just dance right now, like,
no. Aside from that, you know, I love the arts.
Okay.
It's an expression, you know, and so every morning, you know, like I said, that's what inspires me. I love challenging myself, you know, for the young artists that's out there, whether it's music, whether it's any type of arts. One thing that I would say is do your research. Do your research. Read up on things. Find a mentor. Get blogs. You know, just find a way to, you know, perfect your craft. You see what I'm saying? Challenge yourself. We're living in a world of technology. Technology is always changing. The industry is always changing. Constantly just do your research. Challenge yourself to do things that you've never done.
Good. That's a good piece of advice. And you know, use your talent. Don't let it just go to waste. It's all about using your talent. And I think that you do such a great job of that, you know, even just, you know, and I can only speak for the talent show because we do this week after week and we keep it going. But, you know, with our other shows, I'm Mad and The Highlight, Vibing with the Diamonds, I mean, it's a lot to it. And we appreciate your talents here, not only on the talent show, but through Miss Cat TV. So is there any final words or anything that you just want to kind of conclude with?
Well, one thing, I appreciate the opportunity. You know, I appreciate the opportunity to be able to, you know, help you with the shows and the branding and everything. And I appreciate this interview. I mean, like I said, I very seldom do this, you know, but, you know, all in all, it's you know, it's all about educating the people of, you know, real art, true art.
Exactly. All right. Well, we're going to go ahead, guys, and we're going to wrap it up because we have to finish editing this episode.
Oh, yeah.
But we definitely thank you again, Chris, for, you know, giving us this interview, and I know it's way more to come.
Oh, yeah.
I know. This is a part of the show we all hate. It's the end. But you can actually stay connected with us during the week. You can go to our Facebook at TV The Talent Show, or you can follow us on Instagram and Twitter at TV The Talent Show. If you'd like to be considered to be on the show or actually have us out to your next event, you can send us an email to tvthetalentshow@gmail.com. Until next time, y'all stay talented.